One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. And tonight, we'll see the Kansas City Kings as they go up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So the Rockets win the tip. To the inside. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get John Stockton.
Got to be careful how you guard him because he's adept at picking up fouls.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the D is well aware of Malone's strength, which is why they resort to fouling him inside.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. He knocks down the first one.
As the youngest of 9 children, Malone had to be strong growing up, and that physicality is clearly translated to the basketball court.
And both free throws good for Malone. Here is Lucas. Inside, Kellogg. It's tipped.
Superb D that time from Sampson on the shot block.
Pippen kicks to Stockton. And just about a minute into the first quarter. A floater. Floyd, good.
Showing off the soft touch and the value of having an effective floater in your arsenal.
The teardrop.
Boy, giving up the body to make a play right there, that's really good defense.
He read that to a T. Got there early and braced himself for the hit.
Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Pass to Malone. Now Stockton. Malone looking around. Back to Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Perry. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lucas with it.
What a setup. Great dive.
And oh, what a finish. Putting it down with authority. Woo.
That's just great teamwork. Plain and simple.
Down low.
Sampson's teammates love taking advantage of his size and length. They know he's going to finish those lobs if they get it anywhere near the rack.
Pass to Kellogg. Inside. Stolen. Outside Pippen. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Malone outside. 6 to shoot. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
The muscle from Malone. Outstanding at staying in control despite the hit.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. To the left side wing. Now here's Lucas. Guarded closer. 5 on the clock. Plays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Now here's Stockton. Still scoreless. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside.
You cannot let Stockton get comfortable out at the arc. He'll snipe it at you whenever he gets the chance.
Right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Malone. Here's Floyd. Defended by Lucas. Floyd, good.
Boy, what a smooth shot. Floyd, excellent touch.
Kansas City trails by 9. Lucas looking for an opening. There's the pick to the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Setting a nice screen, his man fed him on the roll to the basket.
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Here's Floyd. Malone, a screen on Lucas. Here's Floyd. Defended by Lucas. Into the lane. Lucas with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Hammonds. He's covered by Malone. Hammonds passes to Perry. From deep. No good from Lucas. Rockets leading by 7. And here's Stockton. Pass to Sampson. Outside Pippen. Malone outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Malone's got 8 points.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And, you know, they just couldn't get dialed in from deep, which is why they struggled.
Well, I think they made things too easy on the defense. They should have focused more on moving the ball around the perimeter and trying to tire them out.
And the Rockets making a change here. Maxwell's checked in.
Vernon Maxwell.
On defense, Houston, they have a 9-point lead. Pass to Lucas. Here's Hammonds. Here's Kellogg. Cranes the 19-footer.
If you can't get inside, you have to have other options. Kellogg finds an opening for mid-range and makes it work.
Malone sets the pick for Stockton. And here's Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Bullying his way inside. When Malone is cutting hard like that, it forces the defense to react.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Another thing that has impressed me, it's their number of points in the paint. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Free throw drops for Malone. Curry's checked in for the Kings. So he gets them both. Kansas City trails by 9. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Sampson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's what Stockton is known for, being a tremendous passer, a smart passer who knows exactly how to set his teammates up.
Here's Kellogg. He's covered by Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 8-point game. Pass to Stockton. Pippen outside. Houston moving it around. Here's Malone. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, you can't go for this if you're the defense. I mean, once Malone has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for the Rockets. That one is no good. Kansas City trails by 9. Kellogg passes to Level. Throws it up high.
That's a great way to energize your team.
Right? I mean, the timing and the chemistry on display with that well-orchestrated alley-oop.
And looking to even up the score. They're hoping that's the start of a run.
Stockton outside. Up top, Malone. 11 points in the game. Houston needs to get a shot. 3-pointer from Stockton. Rebounded by Kansas City.
Surprising to see him miss from there.
Yeah, but I expect him to keep firing away when given the chance.
Bubble passes to Curry. From beyond the arc. No good from Lucas. Houston leading by 7. Anderson kicks to Stockton. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Stockton's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
Timeout called by the Kings. Houston making a switch. To level. Lucas against Anderson. Lucas the pass to Hinson. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Maxwell.
Maxwell in attack mode is a beautiful sight because it makes the defense nervous.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw.
Not only is Vernon Maxwell a true team player, he's a gifted shooter. And that makes him someone the defense has to be watching at all times.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing by 10. Pass to Lucas. And Roberts has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anderson in the post, guarded by Curry. Anderson's shot is off. The Kings have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Malone. Rebound by Roberts. The Kings shooting 43% since taking the floor today. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Bank shot, no good.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Pass to Malone. Over Curry. The leaner falls for him. That was a difficult shot. Malone's got 13.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Now here's Curry. Nothing on the board. Here's Lovell. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. He can't get it to go. Anderson outside. Pass to Cage. Houston moving it around. And it's in there. 15 points in the game.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Lucas the pass to Hinson. Level gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Great use of that in-between area by Lavelle, finding the seam.
Pass to Maxwell. Screen by Malone. From 18 feet away. And Houston again with the bucket.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change because right now they're just getting beat up.
Anderson against Lucas. To the left wing. Uncovered. And he hits the jump shot.
Sometimes the best idea is to work it out to the perimeter. Force the defense to expand.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Rockets ahead. They lead by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Controlling the boards is a major advantage. They're making the most of it here early.
Being much more physical on the glass.
Here's Cage. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Maxwell. Out to the wing. Anderson passes to Davis. Here's Maxwell. From past the arc. Rebound by Roberts. Here's Lovell. He's guarded by Maxwell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
Kansas City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Rockets leading by 10. Maxwell kicks to Anderson. Pass to Cage. Back to Anderson. Here's Cage. Still yet to score. Pippen, the pass to Davis. Stripped it away. Here's Roberts. Here's Lovell. Pass to Roberts. Curry with it. Shoots. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Rockets shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Davis sets a screen. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Battling for the second chance points there. That kind of effort is why they've got the lead.
Defensively, they need to match that energy, or they'll have a difficult time getting back into this game.
Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Anderson. The numbers in their favor.
First personal foul.
Kansas City shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, number 33.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Floyd's checked in for Anderson. Both shots good from the stripe.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team. And that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Make some noise for the Kansas City Answer.
Kansas City on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. To the inside. Knocks it loose. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Here's Hinson. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Pippen outside. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Just so smart with the ball. If Scotty's shot isn't there, he'll look to pass it.
Kansas City trails by 9. Lovell passes to Roberts. Here's Hinson. Curry outside. And Kansas City misses again.
The defense has a lot of respect for his shooting ability and showed it with the tight coverage there.
And you can see they recognize that. They are not going to give him that shot.
And Davis gets it to go.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Houston leading by 11. Here's Floyd. Inside. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
What a job by Floyd on that trip, setting up a teammate.
For Kansas City, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And Curry throws it down.
Big time move to the rack. And his teammates loving it.
They're loving it. We're loving it. Everyone likes an aerial show.
I love the killer instinct. No backing down. Just, here I come, try and stop me.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Cage. Davis with a screen on Curry. Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Rockets, Michael Cage, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Malone comes in for Davis. And it's Anderson in for Maxwell. He hits both from the stripe. Kansas City trails by 13. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Roberts. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. The shot's good from Kellogg.
I love the quick thinking from Kellogg. Good at timing these catch-and-shoot attempts.
Here's Floyd. Another miss by Houston. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Back to Curry from downtown. It's rebounded by Houston. Cage has got 4 rebounds in this game. Anderson outside. Pass to Cage. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. It's deflected. To the left side wing. Here's Kellogg. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Floyd. Got a piece of it. Curry against Anderson. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Malone. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Here's Cage. Another miss by Houston. Kansas City trails by 11. Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Kellogg. Powered down with both hands.
Showing some athleticism on the finish. I like seeing Kellogg go for the dunk instead of the layup.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Malone. Here's Floyd. Down low. Here's Pippen. And the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Look at the energy Pippen brings to his play. Really asserting himself inside.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. And some changes here for Kansas City. Ferry's checked in, and Lucas subbed in for Curry. The Rockets also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Stockton in for Anderson. Kansas City trails by 11. Here's Level. Pass to Perry. Charity stripe shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Houston leading by 9. Now here's Stockton. He has 5. Carter outside. Houston moving it around. From 8. And it's Malone missing. Kansas City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Level. He's covered by Stockton. Here's Kellogg. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Kellogg's teammates and coaches encourage him to be aggressive inside. This is how he draws fouls.
For Kansas City, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
What's obvious to me is that Kellogg has a mind for the game. He makes good selections and shows a lot of attention to detail on the floor.
Houston making a switch here. Maxwell's checked in. Good on both. Houston leading by 7. Now Stockton. He has 5. Pass to Cage. Stockton looking around. And here's Malone. Rebound by Hammonds. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Perry. Inside. Here's Kellogg. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They found something, and they're clicking now.
Their offense has put them in position. Now, can they keep it going?
Malone sets the pick for Stockton. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, that shot was challenged, but even so, I'm always surprised whenever he misses.
Yeah, had the space, but not that time.
Here's Level. Pass to Hammonds. Here's Kellogg. He's guarded by Maxwell. Shot from the low block. They grab their own miss. Count the basket. Kellogg's got 12.
You can't knock Kellogg off that solid base.
Rockets leading by 3. Floyd passes to Stockton. Pass to Cade. 5 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Kansas City making a change here. Curry's checked in. And then for Houston, Sampson's checked in. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Maxwell. And that one misses. Kansas City trails by 5. Kellogg passes to Level. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Malone's checked in.
Into the lineup for Houston. Number 32, Karl Malone.
And here are the Kings now. Here's Perry. back to Curry. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Stockton outside. At the top of the key, Malone. Pass to Floyd. Lock at 6. Here's the screen. Three-pointer from Stockton. It's hauled in by the Kings. Lucas the pass to level. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Here's Perry. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Floyd. At the top of the key, Malone. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, defensively, that's great anticipation. Moving your feet and drawing the whistle.
Unafraid to put his body on the line.
And it's Kansas City's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Kellogg. Shoots over Malone. And the shot falls short this time. Houston leading by 3. Stockton the pass to Floyd. He lobs it up. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. And stolen by Stockton. A nice shot by Perry.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Pippen. Pass to Sampson. To the inside. Here's Malone. Kellogg pulls it in. Kellogg's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Level. Shoots over Stockton. Level, that's good. Level's got the lead up to 1 now for Kansas City. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kansas City ahead. Ending the second quarter on a 20-6 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lucas with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Kellogg. Rockets with the rebound. Pippen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Floyd, defended by Lucas. Here's Floyd. Sinks that one from the post. Floyd's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Rockets.
Inside, it's all about agility for Floyd. That's how he finds his way to a close-range look.
There's a good screen. Pass to Hammonds. Shoots over Stockton. And that one's good, Hammonds. Hammonds got his second bucket tonight. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Kellogg. 12 points for him. Now Lucas. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Can't complete the alley-oop.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Back to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Clock at 4. No good with the triple.
I think that's how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
You're right. Anything less than lockdown defense on him will result in 3 points. You can count on that.
Here's Kellogg. It's rebounded by Houston. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Floyd. He has 6. Floats one. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Malone with the steal. They swipe it. Pass to Perry. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 15. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Stockton outside. Here's Sampson. Stockton outside. Here's Sampson. Back to Stockton. Another miss by Houston.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Hammonds. Nice defense from Malone.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Shooting for Houston. Foul Malone. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Curry's checked in for Hammonds. And both free throws good for Malone. For Kansas City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Outside Curry. And here is Lucas. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kellogg. Good on the triple. Kellogg's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
Definitely a guy who can get you points. Kellogg has been relentlessly attacking on offense.
Stockton the pass to 4. Malone dishes to Stockton. Here's Sampson. Outside, Malone. Pass to Floyd. It's Pippen on the wing. Over Curry. The Rockets with another miss. Kings leading now by 4. Now here's Lucas. Puts up a deep 3. Sampson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 4. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Floyd. a hand on it. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Kings. Lucas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the paint. Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials. Yes, we are giving credit to the officials.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
Roberts has checked in for the Kings. For Curry. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. To the middle. It's picked off. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Maxwell is checked in for the Rockets.
Number 5, Vernon Maxwell.
Rockets trail by 6. Over to the wing. Houston moving it around. Pass to Sampson. 6 to shoot. Back to Stockton. They need this one. Rebounded by Kansas City. Roberts got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Lucas. Scoreless thus far. Here's Kellogg. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Maxwell kicks to Stockton. Pass to Malone. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
The mailman delivering the night, door-to-door style. Malone asserting himself well on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now he's shooting 5 of 11.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Stockton passes to Maxwell. Stockton outside. Malone in the high post. 19 points in the game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Now here's Curry. Now Lucas. Hasn't made one yet. Stockton outside. Cloak loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Malone dishes to Sampson. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Just 3 to shoot. Stockton from outside. Here's Sampson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The defense can't afford to let Sampson get good positioning on the offensive glass. He feasts on these opportunities.
Curry with it. He's got 9. Pass to Lucas. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stockton outside. misses from close range.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
Well, that's one way to extend the lead.
And what incredible timing on that play to do just that.
Huge momentum builder. That's got this team fired up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Both teams will make substitutions. Houston moving it around. Here's Davis. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Davis has got 10.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lucas against Anderson. Lucas the pass to Roberts. And the shot goes down. Roberts got the lead back up to 6 now for the Kings.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
Pass to Anderson. Down low. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Pippen. And that's 12 points for Davis.
Saw the lane open up, and he led his man perfectly with the pass.
Here's Lucas. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Inside. Second chance shot, and it's denied.
The anticipation it takes to pull this off, reaching out and getting all ball on the block attempt.
There's the pick. And Roberts has it in the corner. Here's Lovell. Guarded by Pippen. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. And it's Lovell missing.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage of it.
Stockton outside. Davis sets a screen. Goes up with a stripe. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from John Stockton.
Trust Stockton to make smart play calls like this one, using the pick and roll to get himself free for a high-quality shot.
Here's Lovell. He has 6. Here's Hinson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Stockton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The focus from Stockton, showing such determination to convert despite the hit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw good, Stockton.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
Lucas. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Kings lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Floyd. Malone with the screen to take the lead. The shot by Floyd, no good. And Kansas City shooting well. They're at 45%. Curry passes to Level. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 20.
Big shot for him. It'll help his confidence skyrocket.
Pass to Maxwell. Here's Floyd. And here's Malone.
Love the physical play from Malone, forcing the defender into a tough situation and drawing the whistle.
At the line for the Rockets, Karl Malone. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Malone. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Over Anderson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Kings lead by 4. The Rockets shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Here's Floyd. Pass to Cade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Maxwell. Rebounded by Kansas City. Here's Level. And another basket for Kansas City.
A tried and true play. The pick and roll helps him carve out some space for himself to shoot.
Screened by Malone. Here's Floyd looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the layup.
With the game in the balance, he is ramping up his intensity. You can feel it.
And that's exactly what Coach needs from him. A big offensive effort down the stretch.
Curry's shot is off. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Cage. pass to Malone. Cage passes to Floyd. An easy 2 points on the layup. Floyd's got 4 points this quarter.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
Here's Lovell. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
Right, he's checked in for Anderson. Kellogg passes to Level. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And Kansas City misses again. The Rockets trail. Pass to Wright. Malone sets the pick for Wright. Here's Floyd. To tie it up. And he drives in. Rebound by the Kings. Roberts got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry passes to Kellogg.
Because he's such a gifted scorer, you want to play Kellogg tight. But you have to do it without fouling. You can't be reckless.
At the line for Kansas City, Clint Kellogg. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Rockets making a change here. Sampson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Floyd. Rebound by Roberts. Kansas City leading by 3. Here's Curry. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He likes to do it himself, but Kellogg will find you if you're open.
Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Timeout called. Rockets.
T-shirt.
Houston making some changes. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Malone. And it's Stockton in for Maxwell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listened. Guys?
Thank you, David. Stockton the pass to Pippen. Stockton dishes to Sampson. Four on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Another miss by Houston. Kings leading now by 5. Curry on the wing. Pass to Kellogg. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Sampson. Houston moving the ball around. Stockton outside. Here's Sampson. The three. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Floyd.
When he's at his best, Sleepy's hitting threes. And that's a great sign for this team.
By Stockton. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Hammonds, he's checked in for the Kings. Lucas comes in for Curry. And a switch here also for Houston. Maxwell, he's checked in for Floyd. Five on the clock. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Cage. Cage has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Stockton. Here's Sampson. It's deflected. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Assertive play by Sampson. Taking the hit, a foul, and still getting a shot.
And Kansas City making a change here. Perry's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Malone's checked in.
What's up?
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Ralph Sampson is a big guy that you can build your team around, clearly. I mean, this guy makes a difference on both ends of the court.
Pass to Kellogg. Malone with the block. Pippen kicks to Stockton. Outside, Malone. Here's Sampson. Pippen with it. Defended by Lucas. No good from outside. For Kansas City, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pippen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Stockton. Here's Sampson. From 12 feet out. And Hinson pulls it down. Kansas City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Kellogg, guarded by Pippen. To end the drought.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Coming down the stretch here, Clark, we'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Well, that's certainly been the issue, right? I mean, 5 lead changes so far tonight.
Timeout called. Rockets.
And coach spots something that he doesn't like. He'll most likely mix things up from here.
And good coaches are always willing to change up a game plan. Not a bad timeout.
Kansas City answer.
Hammonds, he's checked in for Kansas City. Floyd's checked in for the Rockets. Stockton finds Pippen. Back to Stockton. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Stockton will drive it, but he also can pull up, too. Very versatile when he's got the ball in his hands.
Pass to Kellogg. Here's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Malone's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Rejection. Here's Perry. Up 3 off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
That's tipped. Pass to Kellogg. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Pippen. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The Rockets trail. Stockton outside. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 16. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Curry's checked in for Hammonds.
At the line for 2.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
Able to tie the game up, but unable to give them the lead.
Kansas City has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Kellogg. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow!
What an absolutely ferocious finish. That will definitely make the highlight reel.
You know, Clark, this shows how much confidence he has in himself. Close game or blowout, he's going up with power.
I'm still amazed he'd go for that kind of a finish, honestly.
Here's Malone. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Sampson, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Talk about coming up big. Great watching Sampson up the ante during important possessions.
Lays it up off the glass. 26 points for him.
Points they needed right there. You like the fact that he took it right to the rim.
High percentage look at an important juncture in this game.
To the inside. And now the Kings, fast break. Here's Curry. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Sampson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And given Sampson's size, sometimes a D has no choice but to foul, especially deep inside.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he is unable to get the second one.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Here's Lucas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Lucas taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And those free throws now make this a 2-possession game.
Stockton outside. Down low. Here's Sampson. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
Getting it done for his squad. They get Sampson the ball, and he works hard to get his shot.
The 11-footer. Sampson pulls it in. The fourth. Curry against Pippen. Pass to Sampson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Calm, collected, and composed. Nicely done.
Yes, he coolly got that one to drop under pressure.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
A great foul shooter. And he delivers there. Really key in a tight game.
Timeout, Kings. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Floyd. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Curry with it. He's picked up by Pippen.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad strategy to use it if they need to.
Timeout called, Rockets. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Look, they've got more than enough time to get a basket here.
And they've got to be aggressive. The defense doesn't want a foul.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stockton outside. To the paint. Here's Sampson.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Timeout, Kings. Kellogg passes to Curry. To win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Floyd. To take the lead. No good that time. And here's Lucas. To Kellogg. Malone comes with the double team. Here's Perry. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Floyd. Malone has screen on Lucas. Floyd passes to Pippen. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Sampson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You know, it's clear Sampson is really feeling it right now, which is why his team should make sure he keeps getting the ball.
Back to Lucas. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Stockton. And it's blocked.
Outstanding work on defense. Kellogg using his size and reach to perfection there.
Outside, Malone. Here's Floyd. Rebound by the Kings. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Here's Kellogg. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He has 30.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Here's Floyd, defended by Lucas. Floyd passes to Malone. Moves back up, and the layup is good. Malone's got 23.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
To the middle. Here's Perry, and he dunks it down.
In close games, you got to take the hard foul. You cannot allow dunks in close ball games.
As you always say, these easy points will kill you. Absolutely destroy you, huh?
You got to shut them down.
Oh.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively.
And so here is Houston after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Floyd, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
You know, Floyd won a state title in high school. This guy is really a winning player. He's used to the big lights.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Houston in the lead. Pippen, the pass to Floyd. Inside, here's Sampson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Sampson's got 4 this quarter.
With his stature, Sampson can cause so much trouble inside. Hard to guard him this close in.
Pass to Kellogg. Now here's Lucas. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Perry. There's the 3. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Stockton outside. Here's Sampson. Back to Stockton. No good on the shot. To take the lead. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Floyd passes to Pippen. Stockton outside. Here's Sampson.
It's not just the fact that Sampson is 7'4", but Sticks is hard to guard because he moves well and has great skills.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, what a huge trip to the line that was. Gets them all and makes it a 3-point lead.
Timeout, Kings. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it. But it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put. But they shouldn't force something up here. Have to be smart.
Pass to Curry. From deep. He's off from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
They want to extend this game. That's why they did what they did there.
Yeah, so they had to foul there. Need a little luck now.
John Stockton, 2 seconds.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. 3 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What's your take, guys?
Boy, they're going to have to get a shot up quickly and then foul right away.
It's going to be tough. They don't have much time to work with, but stranger things have happened.
Here's Kellogg, and so the Houston Rockets win the series and will move on.
A challenging slate of games in the Western Conference. They were certainly tested, but that prepares them for what lies ahead.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals, but really, this is just the beginning for them.
They know there's still a lot of work to be done preparing mentally and physically for an excellent team coming out of the East. It's going to take everything they have to accomplish their ultimate goal.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great